I said when reviewing City Championship Wrestling that I didn't think there was another promotion in the American area, that large area called America, where WWE ID showcase matches were taking place. But of course there is, I forgot, it's Memphis. Memphis Wrestling. And they had one last week, which was good, and this week they got another. It's a tag team match, no less. A tag team match, no less. And so good to see Salty Terrence back. Salty Terrence, salty. And he's not missed a trick at all or lost a... He's not lost a second after being away for 3 weeks, or rather doing the announcement, which he's very good at. He's got his face fixed. That sort of face. And I love it. Love it. Now, the gun show is out first. And I'm a bit tired. Just walked 2.5 miles. Anyway, the gun show is out first. He thanks Memphis. And so he should. After all, that's where he's the champion. For the third time, folks. After winning it last week from Aaron Roberts. And Aaron will be out later on. Not seemingly concerned that he's lost the title. Smiling all over his face. Anyway, he's facing Iceman Sosa, Gun Show. Now, we've had this quite a lot, haven't we? Which is Gun Show facing people who are not number one contenders, and this is a non-title match. So I'm expecting it will be over quickly. Oh, it's over. Yeah, Sosa gets a shot. By the way, there's a new title belt. We didn't get the chance to see it that much, and Terrence tells us about it, quite rightly so. We need to have a look at it, actually. We need to have a look at it close up. I like that, you see, because they're expensive title belts. That's good. Anyway, it is over quickly, this. There was a Sosa shot. He can't suplex. Gun Show tries to lift him. Couldn't even shift him. Of course, the Gun Show gets his own suplex, then hits the spine buster, and that Gun Show lariat for the pin. There's my impression of Dustin Starr. It's not bad, is it? What do you think, Terrence? Not bad at all, I think. Now, the guest this week is a good one. It's Nic Nemeth, who knows exactly what he's doing. You know, he's honoured to be there. He does all that, which is great. It doesn't look like he's just cloying. I'm so honoured to be here. Oh, it's wonderful. You know, he knows wrestling and he knows what he's doing in the wrestling ring and outside of it too. Out comes Aaron Roberts with a smile, with just in case, of course. And he says, I run this place. This is my place. You should have checked with me first if you were coming here. He says it's his show. And I suppose it might well be his show. But I don't think so. I think other people are in there as well, you know. Now, Nick says, I steal the show. So there you go. That's nice. That's a nice bit. There is a shut up chant. Not to Nick. Oh, no, of course not. To Aaron Roberts. Aaron Robert. And what do they call him? Aaron Roberts? Yeah, Aaron Roberts. Not Alan Roberts, Steve. Aaron Roberts. And they will wrestle in 2 weeks. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be good, you know. Now, Marco is talking with Tim Bosby in the back. Tim Bosby won the Cobra Cup when facing Marco last week. It was a good match, you know. I wanted more of it. And Marco says, I just need one more chance. Now, Tim Bosby doesn't look very happy about that. He's got a bit of a salty attitude. Maybe Terrence's salty attitude has rubbed off on him and he's thinking, being salty gets you things. Like I mentioned on Steve Swiss Rambling Reviews. For this is what you're listening to at the moment and watching. So I can't wait to see them wrestle again. That'd be great. And if Tim Bosby is changing his attitude a little, I fully endorse that as well. Now, Geo Savage put me back out doing that a bit. Ow. Oh, I was trying to do the shoulder roll, but you do put your back out when you get to my age. Nearly 60, you know. Versus Vashon Harvey. Now, I like Vashon. He does have a really good attitude. I don't think I agree with Terrence that he is the future of Memphis wrestling, and people like Geo Savage should get out of the way and give him a chance. As Dustin says, and quite rightly, you have to earn your chance, and he doesn't do that quite enough here. I wanted more from this match, to be honest. Now, Geo does win. That much is clear. We've got a nice shotgun drop kick, though, from Vashon Harvey. After he mocks the shoe kick, we do then have to see a Geo Savage. Oh no, it was actually a Geo Savage shotgun drop kick. That's right, because he mocks the shoe kick first, and then we have to see it, don't we? Shoo. And I'm of the same mind as Terrence here. It's blooming terrible. I've never liked it, and there you go. Now, for Sean, I think it was, lost control of a roll-up, which didn't look great. But then, as Dustin says, he's a rookie, for goodness sake. He is, and he's doing very well. And the rookies from the Performance Centre, the Wrestle Centre, Performance Centre, are doing extremely well. There's a Death Valley driver from Gio Savage for the pin. But as I say, I wanted more, because actually both of these seem to meld quite well together, and I liked them. Now, DDT is upset with Nixie XS. You've poked the hornet's nest, Nixie, and I don't think you've got C-Rex with you anymore, have you? So you might have some trouble with the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. Now, this is surprising, and it's been bubbling for a while, but I didn't know it would happen on this show. This show did happen 6 days ago, by the way. The new one drops tomorrow. You know I'm late always on this show, because I like to save the really lovely stuff for later on, you see. Anyway, out comes Brad, Main Event Bradley, with Nine Finger Phil, and who apparently is his uncle. I'd forgotten that, or maybe I didn't even know it. But he says that I was an original with Memphis Wrestling, the new Memphis Wrestling. I have been a tag champion, he has, with his brother Briar on the with the Skimmer Horns. I have been a trios champion, which he was with his uncle Mikey. And since you came along, I've not won anything. And it's your fault. So he says that he's been dragged down by Phil, who immediately picks him up by his collar and takes him off the floor. Bradley then throws something at him. I can't remember what it was. Oh, the microphone. He threw the microphone at him, and they fight. Terrence says to Dustin, "Why did you instigate that violence?" It's great. "Why did you do that?" It's great. Dustin can't. "I didn't do anything." It's great. In the ring, how many more times can I say it's great? Another one. It's great. In the ring, Phil gets a gut wrench suplex, puts his chain round his fist, and Bradley bails. He says, "What's happened? I don't know what's happened." He said, has he lost his mind? "No, you've lost..." He's told by Dustin, "No, you've lost yours, mate." I don't think he calls him mate, but not the kind of thing Dustin would do. But they will have a feud now, and I'm looking forward to that, because it'll be fun. They can both do it. They're both really entertaining, and that will work extremely well. Now CJ Money's Mama Money is unhappy with she makes you unhappy with CJ, and she makes him look foolish yet again. But she has got an Internet Championship match for him. I don't know how she's done this, but she's got negotiating skills with that King Cobra, and he will face Mike Anthony. Now, you see, you get a chance for the Internet Championship, but of course it's against Mike Anthony. Ooh, pros and cons. Terrence, by the way, is unhappy with the feud, the Family Feud. Welcome to Family Feud. You know, the Brad and Land Phil feud. Whatever happened to that, eh? And he's got a right face on him. He does such good facial work. It's great. Anyway, let's get to this big match, which is great. Mike Anthony sells it so well. He works at a different level to so many other wrestlers. He keeps that intensity even when he's selling, and it's all there for the good of the match. Superb. So, Mama Money leads CJ in by his ear. I love that. Love it. She slaps Mike, and Mike can't quite believe it. And of course, CJ Money takes that opportunity to attack Mike Anthony. Drop kicks are good from CJ Money. Smooth neck breaker as well. But then Mike Anthony gets an enziguri, a back suplex on the apron, and a really nasty brainbuster, a nasty one for the pin. It was so good. I wanted some more. I wanted to see CJ Money get a comeback, and I wanted to see Mike Anthony obviously keep the belt. Good match, though, to set you up for the ID showcase, which was Sean Legacy and Cappuccino Jones. Cappuccino Jones! See, I tried Flat White Swift. Doesn't work. Really doesn't work. And anyway, they're facing Swipe Right, who are apparently a very well-liked tag team. They are Brad Baylor? Brad Baylor, that's right, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes. I put on my note, autocorrect and said Brad Taylor, and I thought, it's not, is it? It's Brad Baylor, yeah. And Baylor gets a top lock early on, top wrist lock, you know. Then there's a pullback on Jones's hair to get him to the mat. That's not very nice, is it? A really nice Cappuccino Jones Hurricane Rana. Legacy, that's Sean, of course, gets the basement drop kick and then a higher one. He thinks, I might as well go up top as well. Fair enough. A double team allows the Legacy to be shoved off the top. So, as Legacy, not the Legacy, although he might be called the Legacy one day soon, he's on the top and he's pushed off and lands quite nastily on the floor. On the concrete floor, I'll have you know. Smokes and Jones then fight on the outside. Baylor gets some mounted punches and a nasty face wash. I love it when they do a face wash. I love that. It's great. Smokes then hits a big back elbow, belly to back suplex, into a neck breaker. That is lovely. There were some big Legacy kicks and an enormous missile drop kick. That's Sean Legacy. He's got it going on, let me tell you that. But Aaron Roberts, who says it's his show, comes out, picks the first person he can see. I don't know if he's got any kind of enmity with him, but it happens to be Cappuccino Jones. Choke slams him onto the apron. I think it's just the first person to hand, to be honest. And then in the ring, because of course he's all on his own now, his Legacy, there's a Smokes brainbuster, and they're kind of, it looks like a kind of suplex with a push finisher. Maybe they've got a name for it and they could tell me about it. For the pin. It was really rather good. Memphis, just great this week. I mean, I wanted more. I wanted an extra 10, 15 minutes. Because the matches are so good. So many angles bubbling under. So many great performances. So many great wrestlers. Salty Terrence is back. That might be my highlight of the whole week. But there were a lot of other contending highlights. Because this is Memphis Wrestling. Ta-ta.